All right, this is going to be your kiln update. So I filled the kiln with some pretty nice looking pine, white pine, on March 9th. Hey, Apollo. And that's about 6 weeks ago. And of course, the weather has gotten warmer and warmer. And I've been checking the kiln periodically, and the stuff in the kiln was probably down to like, I don't know, 9% about 2 weeks ago, and I just have had absolutely no time to be messing with it. I've been straight out with other stuff. So it was really within 4 weeks it was ready to take out. And about I don't know, a week and a half ago, I was looking at the thermometer and it was 154 degrees in the kiln, and I'm like, that thing, it seems like it's gonna burn down. But so the stuff in the kiln has been cooked and cooked, and I finally have some time to empty it. So we're gonna empty it today of all the pine that's in there and take that down to the shop so I can start planing it. And I think I have another batch of some clear pine from some more sawing that I'm gonna just stick in there just to have something in the kiln. I haven't gotten around yet to sawing the ash that I want to put in the kiln, so I want to have something in there so it's not sitting empty. So I haven't even had the chance to actually finish the back doors of the kiln. It's been working, but it's not been completely finished. And I've been working on the garage and stuff for actual work. So anyway, excuses. Let's go look at what's in the kiln. About a week ago, I came into the kiln and rolled up the tarp. It just didn't need to be. I thought it would help it and get not so hot, because everything inside seemed to be pretty well dry. Let's turn on the moisture meter here. So that's saying 8.5%. That's 10, 8.5, 8. So that's 7.5. So it's between 7.5 and 10. I think that's plenty dry enough for what I need. I forgot to mention that the stuff that went into the kiln was between 20 and 40%. I mean, that's what I wrote down. And I'm not sure if that's, you know, the sapwood was probably filled with more moisture than the heartwood stuff. All right, let's get to cleaning this out. All right, that's it. It's all that small batch is what I had in the kiln. All right, this is the stuff I'm putting in the kiln. It's not the best stuff, but it's not bad. Some of it's better than others. That one's almost all clear. This one's pretty nice. It's hit or miss. Oh, those two over there shouldn't have come. They're not good enough to go in, but all right, I'll throw them in the kiln. At least there'll be something in here. All right, here's the small batch of wood I've got to put in. It's between 15 and 25 or 28% because it's been stickered outside for a little bit. So I'll have to write that on the calendar and keep track of it. Let's close it up. All right, I do plan to finish the kiln. I just haven't. There are other priorities here in the spring, trying to get firewood in and working on the garage and planting the garden and working and just a million other things. So the kiln doesn't seem to bother it that it's not done. Probably bothers you guys, but that's probably the end of this video. Oh, one thing before I turn the camera off. I have a friend who asked me who's thinking about building a kiln, what would you change? And I thought, oh boy, there's a lot I would change. I would probably try to make it so I could get 16-foot long stuff in there. And I definitely am going to clear out back so I can just take a pallet of, you know, of firewood or a fork load lift of wood and just drop it right in the kiln and be done with it. The other thing is it's too high. It's if I was to do it again and I had some money to spend on it, I would pour a concrete slab and have it right down on the ground. It's just ridiculous. That way you would just gain so much more volume inside. It's not really been a problem. I'm happy with it because it just, you put wood in there and you walk away and it just dries itself. I don't have to do anything to it. But it's not the best design. So there's my take on it. This is the second, actually the stuff in the kiln now is the third batch. And now that we have longer, sunnier, warmer days, I'm sure that this stuff will be dry in like 3 weeks. Maybe 4 weeks at the most. What did I say it was? Between 15 and 25%, something like that. Anyways, all right, I'll catch you on the next video.